Harvesting oyster mushrooms from our vertical PVC pipe farm. These beauties are ready for picking. Let's get started. First, let's harvest the mature oyster mushrooms. Look at the size of these, they're perfect. Time to prepare a new batch. We'll be using these PVC pipes again. This is a simple and efficient vertical farming method. We'll mark evenly spaced holes along the pipes. These holes will allow the mushrooms to grow out and get the air circulation they need. Using a drill, we'll carefully make holes along the marked lines, ensuring the holes are wide enough for air and mushroom growth. The holes are drilled. We now fit the caps on each end of the pipes. This prevents the substrate from falling out and keeps it nice and secure. Now, let's get the substrate ready. We're using pine straw. It's a great choice, rich in nutrients, perfect for oyster mushroom cultivation. Here's our pot of boiling water. We'll sterilize the pine straw to kill any unwanted bacteria or fungi that may compete with the oyster mushrooms for nutrients. Adding the pine straw to the boiling water. Make sure to submerge it completely for optimal sterilization. This is a crucial step for healthy mushroom growth. Stirring and ensuring every piece is well soaked in the boiling water. We'll let it boil for 30 minutes for thorough sterilization. After that, the straw is ready for the next steps. After 30 minutes of boiling, we remove the straw and let it cool down. The straw is now sterilized and ready to be packed into the pipes. Time to fill the pipes with the sterilized pine straw, compacting it gently to ensure good air circulation within the substrate. It needs to be tightly packed, but not too tight. Here are our oyster mushroom seeds. We'll carefully place them inside the pipes, making sure they're evenly distributed throughout the substrate. Adding more sterilized pine straw and gently compacting it again. We need to make sure there's enough space for the mushrooms to grow comfortably. Adding more mushroom seeds into the pipe and gently mixing them with the substrate. Filling the pipes completely with the sterilized pine straw and ensuring that the top is nicely packed. Adding the final layer of mushroom spawn, this will ensure a consistent and abundant yield of oyster mushrooms. Covering the top of the PVC pipes with the remaining sterilized pine straw. This protects the spawn and helps maintain humidity. And finally, we carefully place the caps on top to seal the pipes. Our oyster mushroom vertical farms are ready. Let's spray them with water to ensure they are well hydrated for optimal growth. Here's a final look at the mushroom farms. We've created an ideal environment for our oyster mushrooms to thrive. After 17 days, we can see some tiny mushrooms starting to appear. After 28 days, more mushrooms are growing nicely. Isn't this amazing? And after 36 days, the mushrooms are fully grown. This is a bountiful harvest. Here's the final result. Our oyster mushroom vertical farms are ready for harvest. Let's spray water again to maintain moisture. It is important to spray regularly to support mushroom growth and yield. These magnificent oyster mushrooms are ready to be harvested. Look how many we have grown. And this is our harvest. Isn't this incredible? The harvest is plentiful. Let's harvest these beautiful oyster mushrooms. Let's prepare a new batch of oyster mushroom vertical farms. We'll use the same process as before. It's a simple and rewarding process. Spraying water regularly to maintain moisture levels. This will ensure a good harvest. Here are some of the mushrooms from the previous batch that have started to grow. Vertical farming is simple, efficient, and yields a great harvest. Let's harvest these beautiful oyster mushrooms. The size is amazing. And that's it for this harvest. Let's get started on a new batch of oyster mushroom vertical farms. Maintaining moisture is key to success. Remember to spray water regularly.